What's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. We're back at it with another Black Clover review, and this is for chapter 316 called Slash of the Unchosen. And with the officials out, man, it puts a lot of things in perspective. Now, what's interesting is that it starts off, the first panel is the big Lucifero manifestation and four little like cocoons. We see everyone's, struggling and everybody's just all like, yo, like he's manifested. And, we get a flashback to moments before we find out how Asta got over there. And it was due to the fact that, boom, they were at the little Megazord little cockpit part, and Asta says that, hey, I may have a way that we can save the captain and also slash this Lucifero. Now that in itself, this whole part, because it's just all like you have all of the Black Bulls. Finral teleports Asta far away, so he's away from the gravity, which is interesting because it's just all like, who else is affected? Is that why we haven't seen like Patry? Like, where's where is heck, even where's Dorothy at this point while they were just over there? Where is Langris? So that makes me think about a lot, but it was a smart thing to get him far away. Now it's crazy because boom, we get this scene and it's just all like, Asta has the demon slasher katana, won't let you down. Asta asked Libe, we could cut something like that, right? Libe's all like, yeah, yeah, we can and we have to, you know what I'm saying? In order to rescue Captain Yami, to avenge Lasitia, we're not letting you into this world. The 30 minutes is up and you see the sword imbued with darkness or anti-magic, and then we get this fly panel, Devil Union, fourth sword, demon slash, and boom, he lifts up this sword. And he states, we weren't chosen by Manon, so we'll make our own choices as Asta slashes, demon slasher, infinite slash, equinox. And he has the same pose as Yami. And what I did as far as the predictions and everything, I pulled the exact battle that he had that stance in. And it's just like so marvelous. But you see, he does the slash right through him, and you see as far as like the Black Bulls base still like crashing and different things like that, and then it cuts right through. Everyone is free now. You see like people starting to get up, they can raise their heads. Freaking Fergolion is just shocked. Verilion is just all like, oh yeah, that is my next opponent, And we see finally William and Captain Yami free. The one thing that I continue to point out is the fact that this whole time William has not been conscious. I don't know exactly what that means, but we'll get into some predictions later. And also Yami still seems to have these cracks. Of course, everything just happened. I don't expect everything to just, then we see this panel with Knocked on the Rubble, and he starts to deactivate his Devil Union. And we find out that the demon slasher chooses what to cut. So we get this last panel where it's Yami on one side and him passing as far as Asta the katana, and then on the other side we got Nock and that whole after he formed the union, you know, and that them side by side, because it's questionable on whether or not Yami had noticed Nock, you know. So that in itself, we're gonna dive into that. Well, I want to see their interaction with each other. But that's how this chapter ends, and oh man, there's a lot to be able to go, you know, down. So for one, what are those 4 black cocoons? Now, instantly, what I'm thinking is it's the Dark Triad and the 4th Zagratis sibling. Honestly, you know, I feel like we got this introduction of the 4th sibling. If this is some type of thing where it needed all 4 of them to die to be reborn, because, and you know, a couple of people are, you know, stating this, you know, I don't think this is a super like new concept. There are people that are already starting to make videos and talk about it, and for me personally, I feel like the Dark Triad needed to die, because there was a certain phrase in particular, several phrases in particular. One was what the 4th Zagratis sibling said as far as being reborn in undying bodies. So, you know, we're learning about as far as these devils, even like kind of how devils are made. We got the little backstory as far as the ancient demons literally being a manifestation of 2 royals, you know. So I think that there's something with that. Another thing is, so what does it mean as far as, is Lucifero actually done for? Me personally, either Lucifero wasn't the ultimate thing, or this was just a version of him, and because of that, it was nowhere near as powerful as he actually is. Another thing is that I think that there's a possibility that this could be a devil claiming to be Lucifero and actually not Lucifero. We've already seen that in the story as far as Patry saying that he was licked, but he wasn't actually licked. So there's parallels of that happening before, so it wouldn't be super far-fetched, you know. But what does this mean? I feel like this was, as much as we thought that the good guys was in the win, I think that the bad guys actually set them up the whole time, and this was actually what they needed them to do. We kept on hearing, even as far back as the Zagrath, the word magic devil, as far as them learning from their mistakes and also them having backup plans. Almost every devil that we've been connected to that was some type of like supreme devil of some sort has talked about multiple way, like them having a way and then them having a backup plan, you know. So there's that. His devil union, freaking fire. We see the wigs, everybody has talked about the crown, everything like that. Looks like he has like this super cape, you know. This whole scene looks fire, like not even gonna really lie, you know. But what does that make me think about? Okay, well, did he just go into this union and then that's that? And like, what is about to go down, you know? What's going on with William, the interaction between as far as Noct and Yami. Also, what does Yudo think about this? You know, like, what is everybody just like, yo, Asta freaking did it. But anyways, guys, these are just my thoughts by review on chapter 316. Whew! I think it's very symbolic. 316. Anyways, guys, what do y'all think about this chapter? Chapter 316. Again, my name is Mr. Composition MC That Writes Fiction. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, notification bells on. Me personally, I'm starting to think that the good guys have been played from the jump. I really do. I think that and what sucks is the fact that they literally were trying. Like, we could talk about plot and everything like that, but how crazy is it gonna be for them to struggle the way that they did? Literally, there should have been characters dead, you know. They don't have unlimited mana, and I think that if the Dark Triad were to pull a whole reversal on them, the fourth member comes out and they were prepared. There was like a failsafe. If they were to die, they were going to be reborn again in undying bodies. And I want to say, I can't remember the exact day. I think, I don't want to say the wrong name, but one of the YouTubers mentioned as far as the volume that was Undying Bodies, and it had the Dark Triad on there. So yeah, I don't know, these people come back as demon zombies or something, I'm not sure. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you want to support me directly, I am an author and a musician. You know, I have my first manga style comic, a cannabis manga style comic called The Most Random Manga Ever. Very awesome, 11 issues in this one volume. And my first work of fiction, Ideas of Illusion. This is actually a full-fledged novella. And it is a futuristic psychological thriller I released back in 2017. So yeah, perfect for stocking stuffers, guys. But yeah, again, my name is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Peace.
In the darkness, turn the galaxy into my office. Translate the thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the solo, it's a boss. At the